Hey everyone, how you doing? Finally decided to get a video out. I know it's been a little while. Hasn't been a whole lot of major pickups. Might be a few coming up here shortly. So I'm going to drop a few hints, but it's been an interesting January so far. I've lost out on a few auctions, one that I'm still heartbroken over, as I'm sure many collectors know how that goes. But I also thought it would be fun to do, I know we're over halfway into January. It'd be kind of fun to go, pull the cards out and see what some of my favorite pickups were from 2018. 2018 was an awesome year. It was my second full year. Let me think here. Second full year? Yeah, second full year getting back into A-Rod collecting. A little over 2 years now, actually. But I was able to build up a friendly relationship with a couple of collectors of A-Rod, and then also get into a 90s insert collecting group, which has been awesome. Really awesome community, as I mentioned multiple times in my videos. So anyways, let's get right into it. Some of my favorite pickups. And first one of my favorites, super hard to find card from 1997 Pinnacle Inside, the Diamond Edition. And these are die cut. They're not numbered, but you ask any player collector, these are like a white whale because they are really hard to find. Really hard to find. Next is from 1998 Flair Ultra from Series 2. It's the Platinum Edition of the Pizzazz, kind of subset at the end of the complete set, but this is printed out of 98. And fun little fact about Platinums from Ultra that year, the Series 1 were printed out of 100, and the Series 2 were out of 98. So kind of strange how they did that, but also a neat little fact, makes them a little more rare. This one is from 1999 Upper Deck. This is the Forte insert. This is the Tier 3, we'll call it, out of 4 tiers. The 4th tier being out of 10. And that, I believe, is purple. So they go, the blue is the regular, then the green is die cut out of 2000, the red is the next tier up, which is die cut out of 100, and then there is the purple. I'm not sure I'll ever see that card, but beautiful cards. These all came from my friend Brent, who is still an A-Rod collector. He's more going for vintage now. Really awesome guy, and we cut a couple of deals over this last year, and these are 3 that I'm hoping to take care of and appreciate just as much as I'm sure he did up until he sold them to me. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Another one I got from him, I'm going to show off real quick without throwing it in a holder because it's sideways or horizontal. But this is from 1998 or 99 Collector's Choice, the Prime or Choice Reserve, excuse me. And these just really, really pop. Love the way these cards look, and these are out of 100 as well. Kind of a fun fact with these, coming from Collector's Choice, is really geared toward the kids. Real cheap product to buy, so kids could. I remember I bought these as a kid. It used to be great. You could buy packs of these for $2 a piece. A lot of people probably miss these, not really understanding what they had, and they're really, really hard to find. So really, really happy to add that to the collection. And next on the stack is my biggest steal ever. I've talked about this in a previous video, but still can't believe it. Earlier last year, probably I think it was February or March, there was a lot of 6 A-Rod rookies, all super low end and pretty common. But the 3rd card or 4th card in the picture of the lots was this. This is from 1994 Score Rookie Traded Alex Rodriguez call-up rookie card. And about these cards too is they couldn't be obtained out of packs. They had to put the cards weren't printed in time, so they put redemptions in the packs, and you had to send them in and get the card. And one thing that's really cool about this card too is the condition that it's in. It was in a screw down, which I'm pretty sure it went into as soon as they got it, and it's in really, really, really good condition. I don't know if I'll ever get it slabbed though. I'm not a fan of the slabs of any kind, to be honest. I like the raw cards, and thankfully none of my cards have been reprinted or anything like that, as far as I know. But this is a beautiful card and one that I'm super stoked to obtain. That is the wind coming through vent for the ceiling fan, by the way. I'm right by my stove here. So next is from 1998 Sports Illustrated, and these are really, really tough. This is the extra edition parallel, and the pictures are different on the front. First of all, on the back, it's numbered out of 98. And Sports Illustrated wasn't, I'm pretty sure it wasn't any top tier product either. I think it was kind of cheap as well. But so those cards I think went unnoticed, many years ago, and so it was nice to see that pop up. A buddy of mine, another fellow 90s collector, Alan Hardy, Ghost of Zepho, he said, "Hey, you got to pick this thing up," because I'd messaged him and said, "Would you pick this up of Juan Gonzalez for this much?" I think it was $39. And he said, "Yeah, in a heartbeat." So I went for it. Next, I've showed this card off many, many times from my fellow A-Rod collector friend Brant. I'm so stoked that he sold this to me. This is the Fortune 15 Refractor from 1999, Topps Chrome, and this card pops like no other. It is a beauty. Yeah, I can never get enough of this card. So really liking the new filming location. It's looking awesome. Makes these cards really stand out. All right, let's move on to the next few. I feel like half of these are more from Brant, so you really hooked me up. This one is from him as well. This is from 1998 Pinnacle Plus, and it's the Team Pinnacle Gold. Now there's 3 different versions of this card. I have the prior version. Here's Barry Larkin on the foil side. Here, right on the paper side. There's the red version, red with A-Rod on the foil and paper side. So there's 2 of that, and then there's 2 of this card. So A-Rod on the foil side and A-Rod on the paper side, and then there's a mirror gold with a print run estimated of 30 each with A-Rod as the foil. And I've seen that card only once. Brant has it, and I know for a fact that he'll never get rid of that card, and if he ever does, I think he knows who to contact. But it's a beautiful card, but really, really happy to get this. These don't ever pop up. I've seen one in the 3 years I've been back almost, so really happy to have that. This is a card that Brandon showed me the first time. I didn't really know that it existed, from 1999 Omega, and this is the what do we got here? 5-tool talents, and this is the numbered version of that. And because he's a defensive standout, these cards are numbered out of 25. Really happy that just popped up for a buy it now, and I scooped it up as soon as I saw it. Probably won't see another one of these pop up anytime soon. And any 90s collector wants this card probably. It's one of their most wanted. It's from 1999 Topps Stars and Steel. These are 1 per case, I believe, maybe 1 per box. These are the domed gold holographic, and as you can see, they're a bit thicker. These cards, the base and the regular gold version, were pretty flat cards, a little bit heavier stock, but these cards really, really stand out. Love the shine on that thing. That card will never ever get old, so really, really happy to have added those this last year. And I'll go to the last 3 in the, there's been a lot of great pickups, so it's really hard for me to decide upon just a few, but these are the standouts. This is from my buddy Joe, and he obtained this card from a lot or something, I think, that he bought, and he had saved it for me, and was able to pick it up from him. So really happy about this. This is 1998 Bowman's Best, and the Atomic Refractor out of 100. Awesome card, man. Thank you. Really stoked to add that. Those are pretty iconic as far as the refractors go from the 90s. A lot of people like chasing those Bowman's Best Atomics, and that's definitely no different. This is one of the only cards I've ever bought from Burbank Sports Cards. They've got a lot, a little overpriced, but there was an eBay sale, and I took the opportunity to go pick this card up finally. It's from 1999 XPX. This is the Radiance card 69, and it's numbered out of 100. It's the foil shine. I'm telling you, makes you want to pick them up. But I'm really happy to add that, and I believe that I got this for cheaper than the one that just ended on eBay. not too long ago. So I'm really happy about that. And the last one to show off, also from Brandt, I think one of our first deals. This came with the Fortune 500. This is the starring role. And not only is it die cut, but it's an acetate card. So really, really happy to add this to the collection. These really are hard to find, and they go for a premium on eBay. So if anybody sees one of their favorite player and it's a good price, just go pick them up. They're really, really cool cards. Fleer Ultra did a great job of having some unique inserts in their products, which I think would be a fun video to do, is kind of comparing Fleer to somebody like Pacific, who had tough inserts to find, but really they didn't really switch up the uniqueness of them. There's a few out there that are really unique, but some of them are just not that collectible because they look pretty plain. But I thought I'd end the video with, I think, what are my collecting goals of 2019, and it's gonna be tough to add to this collection because some of my friends know I haven't gone over a certain price for any card ever. The highest I've ever paid is $70. I kind of have that rule to stay under that threshold because most of the cards I have are medium to low high end, if that's even a category. So this year, I think, if things go well, it is spending $100 on my first card. I almost did. I just lost an auction that I bid up to $90, and the winner got it for $91, a card that I may never see again. But that's how it goes. So one of these days I will. Has to be the right card. My biggest, I would love to cross off 5 cards off my most wanted, and if I could find a Quantum Leap, that would be the holy grail. Upper Deck Retro Quantum Leap out of 50. That or the early Road to the Hall Refractor. Those two are up there. So really hoping that one of those pops up. I hope everybody's enjoying their 2019 so far. Hope you're getting some great additions to your collections. Really enjoying watching everybody's videos, and I really look forward to seeing some more videos of people and their collections. So take care. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll get something up here within the next week. I got some cards coming in, so really excited to show them off. Take care.